Hi students, this is Ajanta ma'am and this is Concept Clarity. Today I shall be discussing about the poem Death Be Not Proud. This is a sonnet by John Donne, one of the key figures of English Renaissance. The poem serves as a meditation on mortality and the nature of death, challenging the traditional perceptions of death as a powerful and fearsome force. Here's an in-depth analysis of its themes, structure, and literary devices. First and foremost, the poem discusses defiance against death. The speaker addresses death directly, personifying it as a proud entity. By doing so, Donne conveys a sense of defiance, suggesting that death should not be considered something to fear. This challenges the common view of death as an omnipotent force. Secondly, the poem also talks about mortality and immortality. The poet explores the paradox of death. While it seems to be the final end, the poet argues that death is not the ultimate conclusion. The speaker suggests that though faith and the promise of eternal life, death loses its significance. The poem also reflects on the transient nature of life and the inevitability of death. However, it also highlights that life with its joys and sufferings is a valuable experience and that everyone should embrace it, even in the face of mortality. Donne's Christian beliefs can be found in the poem. It has permeated in the poem. The assertion that death is not to be feared is rooted in the belief in resurrection and eternal life. This religious thought gives the poem a sense of hope and reassurance. Donne has used death and he has personified death and addressed it as a character, which allows the poet to engage in a dialogue with death. This technique effectively diminishes death's authority and presents it as an character or an entity that can be challenged. Donne also employs vivid imagery to illustrate the points. For example, he contrasts between the fearsome image of death with the more ordinary realities of sleep, suggesting that death is merely a form of rest. The poem is rich in paradox and irony. The speaker argues that death does not have power it claims to have. Rather, it serves as a passage to a greater existence. This is ironical as it highlights the speaker's conviction that death is not as fearsome as it is often portrayed. He has used allusions, Christian beliefs, concept of resurrection, which can be found throughout the poem, and it also helps to enhance the poem's depth. Therefore, in the poem Death Be Not Proud, John Donne challenges the conventional perceptions of death, suggesting that it is far less powerful and fearsome than commonly believed. Through its defiance, religious undertones, and use of literary devices, the poem offers a reflection on mortality and ultimately encouraging a view of death that is not one of despair but of hope and continuity. The speaker's confidence in the promise of eternal life renders death as a mere transition than an end, inviting readers to reconsider their own relationship with mortality. Therefore, I hope you have understood the poem very well. Do like and subscribe my channel and tune in for more such detailed descriptions of your poems and of your short stories as well as your novels. Bye for now. Happy learning.